welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card love reading is going to focus on messages about new love coming in. And you have 4 choices today. Group 1, you have the Ace of Wands. Group 2, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Group 3 has the Ace of Swords. And group 4 has the Ace of Cups. So take a moment. Feel the energy, pause the video if you need to. While you're doing that, I'm going to let you know about an exciting offer I have, which is an asteroid love report. So basically, it's taking your birth chart and looking at the placement of the love asteroids on the day you were born. So it's a very specific report that's going to help you understand what it is you're looking for love, what you're looking for in marriage, who you'll end up marrying, what your passion needs are, what your soul connections are. The asteroids that I take a look at are Juno, Eros, Psyche, and Aphrodite, and anything else that comes up when I do your chart. So if you want your personal report, you can go ahead and get that. That's $69. And if you want a couples report where I take a look at both you and the person you're interested in, or you and the person you're in a relationship with, and look at your love asteroids together and how they interact with one another, that's $99. And that turns out to be about a 6 or 7 page report. So it's very detailed, very helpful. I'm excited for all of you to take advantage of that. So go ahead and use the link below. It'll take about a week or so to get back. I always try to do things quicker, but it depends on the volume. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you in a minute. Hi, number 1. Let's get started on your reading today. How are you doing? I am getting a slow start back after a long weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So, sorry it's been a couple of days since your Memorial Day reading, but let's get started. So the Ace of Wands is what called to you today. I love the Ace of Wands because it's not only a signal of new love, but it's also a real encouragement from the universe to grab an opportunity, because wands move quickly. It's inspirational, it's fire, it's passion. It's something that you're gonna have to take action on. So I love that. I love that about wands. Now, I thought I'd do things a little differently today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll the Astro dice, and we are gonna see what kind of energy we're looking at here for this new love, and then we're going to work from there. So let's see what we can find out about this new love energy for number 1. Ooh, oh, okay. There's the fire sign. We have Sagittarius coming through. So we've got Sag energy, which is a wand. And not only is it a wand, but how about this? The sign, the symbol for Sagittarius is the arrow, which looks like a wand. So it's and it's totally about speed. It's about action. It's about taking advantage of something, right? Now, you also have the 12th house and Saturn coming through. So very karmic connection is what we're talking about, okay? Past life connection, a deep connection. Saturn is about those karmic lessons. There could be something about this person that, in terms of their age, being older or being serious. Saturn's connected to the signs Capricorn as well as Aquarius. So there could be a connection there with Saturn, with Aquarius, with work. Yeah, the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of hidden things, of secrets. It's also the meditation house and the house of past lives. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Also, the 12th month is December, which is Sag season, okay? Saturn is also connected to work. There could be a work connection here, but ooh, I love where we're starting. This is fun. Okay, let me pull an oracle card for you to get started. What is the oracle message of this connection today for number 1? Power, full moon number 16. Ooh, okay, I love this. 16 is the number 7 in numerology. 7 is a very spiritual number, connected to spirituality. It's also connected to the Chariot. There's some sort of movement here and change. It's a full moon. Power. Okay, I'm going to read to you your oracle message about this new love. Let's see what it says. Step into your true power, shine brightly. Do not hide who you are. The time is right to attract big things for yourself. Ancestral energy now. Ooh, I didn't mention that. That can be that 12th house energy. Past life stuff, ancestral stuff. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to larger possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. I have power. It is real is your mantra. So the message says that you are made of swirling matter that is the stuff of stars. You are pure possibility, changing constantly, renewing and transforming. Take this moment to recognize that power and rejoice in it, for your next step is the precursor to your future self. Ooh, and your companion stone is moonstone. Let me see if I have any moonstones so I can show you. Oh, I do. Okay, here's moonstone. I had it right here. We're gonna leave that out for you. I love it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get some tarot readings going here. We'll start with kind of a general, what's going on? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. Well, she's certainly powerful. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is comfortable where she is. She's mature, she's wise. There's an energy of fertility here with the rabbit. She's holding on to that coin. She's someone that is concerned with security, somebody who wants to feel secure, but also somebody that wants to bring security to other people. She's that wonderful, warm, welcoming person who greets you at the door and gives you a hug and makes you feel good, right? She's loving, she's supportive. This might be saying that there's something about you being in a really good position right now in terms of meeting somebody. When you're really comfortable with yourself, this is kind of the energy that I'm feeling, like you're comfortable with yourself. Maybe you're finally getting a handle on like work, home life, or a handle on your own security, or feeling comfortable where you are. Or maybe this is a message for you to kind of embrace that and step into it. But I'm also thinking, is there something that you want to grow, right? We have the rabbit here. We also have the pentacle with the Ace of Wands. It's like, what is it that you want to share? So let's see where this is headed. Let's see more about this Ace of Wands coming in for you. It's interesting because the Queen of Pentacles is that coin energy. It's earth, and it's connected to Saturn too, because Saturn is Capricorn's ruler. So again, that could be some connection there. That's also like, could be someone in your life or you yourself, right? Four of Wands, beautiful. Oh my gosh, Four of Wands with the Ace. I love it. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card, okay? So if you're someone that connects with the angel number 111, if you are someone that looks at the clock and sees 1111, this is a kind of confirmation for you saying, this is your reading, you're on the right path. The Four of Wands is a time of celebration, okay? It's you being rewarded, having the success acknowledged, all your hard work's paying off. And it can also indicate that you've reached some sort of milestone or new phase in life, right? You've planted the roots. You're getting, and again, it's going back to that sense of stability, because 4s are about stability, right? So something is about to blossom. Now, this can also indicate a engagement. This can be the new relationship moves from an ace to a 4 fairly quickly. This could mean meeting someone at an event, at a celebration. Let's see, what else do we have about this connection for you? Oh, 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh, am I loving this? Okay, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is connected to that feeling of something familiar, something comfortable. It can be a connection to the past or love coming from a place where you've been before. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is the 7. And I really felt at the beginning of this reading that when we looked at your oracle message, I was really focusing on the 7, which is interesting. So now you've got the 7 of Cups. Cups are all about emotions, right? So you have the 6 and the 7 with the full moon there. The moon is Cancer energy, home, family. The 6 of Cups can be something familiar. The 7 of Cups is having a lot of choices, figuring out what it is that you really want. That kind of goes back to this idea of some sort of opportunity coming in, possibly at an event connected to like a reunion, something about the school that you went to, or something where a place where you once lived. I feel like there's some sort of big love opportunity coming for you. And I think it's going to really shift you in a lot of ways. Because you're going from this idea, this Queen of Pentacles energy, which feels very sort of stable, secure where you are. And I'm not saying that this isn't a stable or secure connection. What I do feel like is that this happens, this connection happens somewhere, somewhere where you grew up, or somewhere close to home, or where you once lived, or in a place that reminds you of home, or a family party occasion. And let's not forget, oops, that the companion stone was moonstone. And what is the moon? The moon is the 4th house in astrology, home, mother, home, your ancestors, where you grew up, your family. There's something about this love connection and your family, where you grew up, your home, possibly a Cancer, okay? Interesting. Maybe there's this party or a family event or something, or you're going back home in December. Or this could happen in December, possibly. Doesn't have to. Cancer season also could be an important time, which is June and July. Seven of Wands, lots of wands. You started with the Ace. Trust your intuition. You were feeling it. Bottom of the deck's the Emperor. That's another fire energy. That's Aries. And that's a 4. We have the 4 of Wands. More back to that number 4, which is stability and security. We have an Aries showing up here. Okay, we could be looking at an Aries. And Sagittarius energy is travel. So I am really kind of getting that strong feeling about travel. Okay, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands says, I'm ready, which is what the Queen said. I'm ready for this. You know, I've worked really hard. I'm prepared. I know what I want. I think you're ready. I think you're ready for this connection. The only thing you want to be sure of is not to act on it. Like I said, with the Ace of Wands, you have to act on it quickly and not be too defensive, okay? Because you don't want to block opportunities. There's something about Seven's come up twice now. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. Again, for some reason, I'm getting that travel maybe or moving or something like that is connected to this. Yeah, the only thing I see as an obstacle for this is possibly financial, money. You look like you're in a good position. You look like you're secure, you're comfortable. But maybe it's about, like I said, not wanting to move or not wanting or taking that risk. You're definitely going to have to. But it looks like a wand energy person is coming in, which is fire. Huh. Okay. Let me pull you a message from the Aphrodite Oracle. Oh, got several. You have Ocean Blue, Aphrodite's Eyes, Vision, Soul, Artist, Expansion, number 41, Love at First Sight. Ooh, blue eyes, somebody with blue eyes drawing you in. Look what else we got. Paphos, Home. Okay. Sea Mist, Aphrodite's Perfume, Water, which we have Cups, which are water. We had the full moon, and we have Moonstone. Okay, so movement, changes. That's what I said might be uncomfortable for you. Surprise. Yes, your love life is changing. Now this is the best part. This is it. Paphos, Aphrodite's home, neighborhood, family, roots. Number 1, love is close by. Your family or roots, where you grew up. That's what I was feeling. What is family? It's the 4th house. It's Cancer. It's home. It's mother. It's moon. Yeah, I think someone's coming in who has some connection to your family or to where you grew up. This isn't someone you dated before, but there is something familiar here, okay? So that's what I see for you today. Very exciting. I also want to let you know that I have something really wonderful to offer you, which is the Love Asteroid Report, okay? What I do is I look at your birth chart and I pull up the love asteroids that really tell a story about how you love, who you marry, Juno, the asteroid of marriage. I look at Psyche, I look at Eros, I look at your passion needs, I look at all those things, and it helps you kind of understand love, what you're looking for, why you're looking for it, where you find it, how you find it. So it's really, really a wonderful report. I can also add a partner. So if you're dating someone and you want to compare the two and see how compatible you are, go ahead and book the couple report. Okay, so it takes about a week. The couple report can be as long as 6 or 7 pages. So it's got lots of information. And that's it for today. Please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe. Those things are all free and they really help my channel. If you want to make a donation, there's a link below in the description box. If you want to do a little more, you can also become a member, a paid member, and join the Aphrodite Circle. If you want a 3-card or a 6-card private reading videotape just like this, you can also order that below. So all of those links are there. I am sending you lots of love. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading today. You were drawn to the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is all about something that might take a little longer. It's not like a quick like you know, a love affair that just starts and you're off and you're living together 2 days later. The Ace of Pentacles indicates something that takes time, love, and nurturing, and it's connected to something, sometimes to money, to like a new job, to a bonus. It's like the beginning seed, the kernel of something, like a little seed that's planted that grows. So with the Pentacle energy, you have the opportunity for something lasting, right? So it's a little bit more solid, let's say, secure. It's connected to Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in terms of zodiac signs. And it's this gift. That's what all these aces are. They're fresh starts or new beginnings. This is connected for relationship energy today. So any of those themes could come up for you. Okay, so the way that today's reading is going to work, we're going to start it a little differently. I'm going to roll the Aster dice, and I'm going to get kind of an overall feel for who this person is, or this energy, this new love that's around you or coming in. And we're starting with, look at that, Earth energy, Virgo. Okay, so we're on the right track. And we have a karmic connection, something fated, something connected to your North Node in your birth chart, or possibly your partner's North Node, which is your destiny. It's what you're meant to do. It's something that you're stretching to do. And the third house. The third house is about communication. It's about the way you think, talk, and speak. It's about your early education. It's also connected to siblings, to your neighborhood, to travel, local travel. So all of those are coming through. It's interesting that we got that Virgo energy with the Ace of Pentacles. So trust your intuition. You're on the right path here. Okay, let's get started with an oracle message for you about new love and love in general. What message do you need today? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Talk about a pentacle, or you know, that earth energy. You have the hunter moon, abundance, and you have this woman holding a fox, and she's, look at her, she's got all of these beautiful animals around her, and she's surrounded in nature. There's a full moon in the background, and there's some beautiful fall colors. It's very rich in terms of like the colors being sort of those autumnal colors. But let me read to you from the oracle book, and we're going to see what your message is about this new love. The hunter moon, abundance. Take advantage of all of this abundance. It's all around you. Possibility and opportunity are everywhere. You are open and responsive to the abundance around you. There is enough for everyone. So your mantra is, I am abundant and surrounded by opportunity. Ooh. This signifies, this moon normally rises in October, okay, interesting, in the Northern Hemisphere, and so was before the winter snows, okay. We are less used to these natural cycles of plenty and barrenness because most of us have stepped away from growing food and the natural environment. So this is about abundant cycles, and I think it's really interesting because it's kind of like the hunter moon before the winter, and it's like gathering everything up and taking advantage of it. So I kind of feel like this is playing into the idea of this Ace of Pentacles and the Virgo energy, because what does Virgo do? Virgo is, you know, right before the beginning of fall, and so here we see the fall color. So there's something about between, say, September and October that I think is an important time for you. It could be that you are looking for a new job, or that some sort of financial abundance, or like a bonus, a raise, something is coming that you've been hoping for. or that this love relationship is connected in some way to that time period. I'm definitely feeling a very strong sort of fall connection for you. Now, the other interesting thing was the companion stone is citrine. So I'm going to look and see. I know I have citrine here. I have the raw citrine, okay? And it's that beautiful yellow color. Okay, so this is about empowering yourself too, but there's a strong earth connection. So this new love energy could be connected to work as well, because we do have pentacles. But let's see what comes through in the tarot. There's something about stretching in this connection too with the North Node. It's like it's meant to be. Maybe you've also, well, I'm going to wait. I had a thought, but I'm going to wait and see what card comes out. Boy, I'm mad I didn't say it. What I was thinking was, man, that 3 is really speaking to me. I don't know why, but that was what I was really, really called to like focus on. And I was just going to say that 3, and I was thinking 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles came up. So, why do I hold back what I'm going to say? Anyway, it's very good confirmation for what I was feeling. Okay, what I was feeling was with the 3, and the 3 being here in the 38 card, and the abundance message, that there was something about this person and this connection with a third party. So in other words, somebody was going to introduce you, and I felt like it was through work, and I saw the 3 of Pentacles. So this is a absolute confirmation, okay, for me. And this also is about like building something long term. You start with the foundation. The 3 of Pentacles is the foundation. And I said with the Ace here, this is something that takes time, right? There's something about a project that you want to do, something that you want to build, something for your future, something that you've been either working on or you're about to start working on. And there's some other person who's going to help you with that project, but also ultimately help you connect with this person, for sure. It's a work, it's a third person. It's like there's a team, there's 2 people working, 3 people working on something. You, the person you're going to date, and this other person, okay? And I feel like this love energy coming in for you is going to really be helpful, which Virgo is. They could be someone who's got a real skill, someone who's got a talent, but also they're helping you on your path, okay? With that North Node. Yeah, you definitely have the potential to make money together, to build something lasting, a business, a house. This is a very solid connection. Look at this, more Pentacles. Oh my gosh, yes, trust your intuition when you chose that card. Okay, so this is a message of juggling. This is a message of somebody who's got a couple of balls in the air. And so it's about finding balance, right? So what you want to do is really put your effort and your focus into this connection. When you meet this person, it's going to be really important that you give them your attention, because you could be distracted. You could have someone from the past or someone else you have been dating with the 3 again. This is another connection to that 3. And so this is saying you have to focus on this one person, okay? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Ooh. Got to be super honest in this connection. That goes back to communication. The 3 is becoming really important here. Let's pull one more. Because usually the 7 of Swords is indicating someone who's not being honest. Somebody who, you know, might be trying to get away with something, or it could also be leaving some conflict behind. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Okay. So here's what I think. I feel like there may have been a situation in the past, or there may be something that you're kind of still wrestling with, and it could be someone who maybe took advantage of you, or someone who, there's some sort of competitive energy here, or somebody who doesn't tell the truth, somebody that doesn't make you feel good about yourself. This relationship is really going to teach you a lot about standing up for yourself. I think that goes back to that idea of the abundance and how much you have to offer. I think this relationship is going to be one where you're going to feel empowered, okay? I think that this is you really growing a lot, which is that North Node energy. Maybe in the past you've had a connection with someone who was, you know, lied or didn't tell the truth. And so you have a little bit of maybe some scars from that, or some insecurity where, you know, you're learning how to build back up that sense of self. Because with the Strength card, this is about being in a balanced relationship with someone where you're an equal, okay? And what's interesting is both of these, look at both of these feature a woman holding an animal. Isn't that interesting? And see, they're both happy. They're both content, right? This is you dealing with people or a person who you feel comfortable with. You don't feel like you're fighting. You don't feel like they're making you feel less than. This is somebody who is powerful and strong, but look, in your hands it's like a baby, right? We have Leo energy coming through too. But there's something about abundance, because you're going from the 5 of Pentacles, which is the lack of. This is either like actually losing a lot of money, or not having a lot, or feeling left out in the cold, to this sense of abundance. So there's a huge shift. Oh, I just got a goosebump. So yeah, this is a big shift for you. I feel like there could be a job offer or something that seems to start small, but ends up leading to something bigger, okay? Just make sure that you focus on just this one opportunity, and don't let other people, or, you know, other people's opinions with that 5 of Wands distract you from your goal. Because you have a goal, you need to find the people that are willing to help you pursue your goals, right? To build something for the future. And that's what's coming up for you. And it's also, you know, with citrine and that yellow color, when we look at our chakras and our solar plexus, this is, the abundance is also about believing in yourself and your self-worth. This is a big issue for you coming up. Well, that was kind of heavy, and it went a lot deeper than I planned, but that's what we have. There we have it. Okay, I'm going to pull you a message from Aphrodite. So in terms of signs, we had Virgo, we have Leo, and that fall time frame. Mint, Aphrodite's herb, fresh, calming, tingle, healthy. Number 31, get ready for the kiss of a lifetime. I love it. And what else? Fig tree, Aphrodite's tree, family, support, friends, help. You will be supported. I love that because abundance can be not only financial or self-worth, feeling abundant, but it's also having an abundance of help. And the Three of Pentacles is about having people in your life that want to help support you reach your goals. Okay, so beautiful energy coming up for you. I'm sending you lots of love. And I also have something very exciting you might be interested in. I'm now offering an asteroid report. It's love asteroids. I look at your birth chart and I tell you about the love asteroids that you have in your chart. Juno, the asteroid of marriage, Eros, passion, psyche, your soulmate connections and soul, things that your soul requires. And I take a look at all those and help you better understand what it is you are searching for, what your soul wants. And with Juno, who you end up marrying, as well as if you're interested, I would also add a partner's information and then compare them and tell you all the ways that you connect with this person. So if you're interested and you've already met this person and you want to look at that, or if you just want to better understand yourself, go ahead and order it. It's $69 for just your report, and the couple report, which is anywhere between 6 and 7 pages long, is $99. So go ahead and use those links below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. They're free. You can also request a private reading. I do 3-card and 6-card. I record it just like this. You can ask me any love question you'd like, and it takes about a week. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love. Hey, number 3, let's get started on your reading. You were drawn to the Ace of Swords today, and we're looking at new love. And with the Ace of Swords, one thing that I've kind of focused on when I do my own readings is that crown there. The swords are about mind, your thoughts, your communication. The Ace upright really says, listen, I know what I want. I'm clear. I'm speaking my truth. It's some sort of clarity, a moment of clarity coming, connected to air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, zodiac signs. But also with that crown, sometimes it's about like an opportunity to kind of take the crown. And sometimes it represents a moment when you are kind of like rising up in some way. So I always find that interesting. Now, I'm starting this reading a little differently. I'm going to roll the Aster dice and see, let them kind of dictate the direction that we're going in terms of this new love energy for you. Number 3. Okay, so you have Neptune, the 4th house, Leo. Interesting. Oh my God. Leo is the king or queen of the zodiac, and you have the crown. Okay, so interesting. So you can have a Leo involved in this love story. You might be a Leo or have Leo placements, but it's really interesting that I was focused on that crown and Leo came up. So what is Leo all about? Leo's all about being a leader. Leo is the king or queen of the zodiac. It's ruled by the sun. It shines. It's dramatic. It's warm. It's caring. It's, the leader and the ruler. Think of being the king or queen of your castle, right? So there's something here about maybe money, royalty, wealth, acting, being in a position in a spotlight, leading. Now, we also have Neptune. Neptune is all about the higher octave of Venus. So it's about love. It's about spirituality. It's about dreamy connections. We also have the 4th house here. The 4th house is the home, family, where you live, the mother, your country, where you feel comfortable, what it takes for you to relax, where you go to unwind. It's that connection to the moon too. So that very interesting start. Let's see where we're going with this. I'm going to pull you an oracle message from the Queen of the Moon. And we're going to see what message you have about this new love. Number 3, what do we have for you today? Ooh, oh, you have number 40. Interesting. And look at the color of this dice. Yes, it's blue. Yes, this card is blue, and it's number 4. Okay. Long night, moon, darkness. We have a little rabbit, a path. You see the snow. This is like a cold winter's night, but there's some green on that tree underneath that's coming up, and we have a full moon. Excuse me, not a full moon, a new moon coming. It feels more like a balsamic moon. So it's like you're just on the path. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to read to you from the guidebook here, and let's find out what your message is. The number 4 is coming through twice. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, darkness. You are entering a time of introversion, a leaner time, or time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It's time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. The darkness needs to be there as much as the light, okay? It's during long nights that we begin to do our shadow work, undertaking self-reflection. This could be anything that you need to release or is causing you pain, a bad habit, a destructive pattern. Once we release those things from our life, we can move forward and transform. Your stone today, the companion stone, is onyx. Let me see. I do have onyx. Yes, I have a black onyx heart. Look at that. So that's your stone. Now, let's see where this is leading us with this new love. It's interesting because you have that energy of stepping into some power. This feels like you're in some sort of transition between maybe some old life and some new life with this message of darkness. It's kind of interesting because I do have that onyx heart. So is there an old love that you need releasing? Is there a job? Is there some sort of position that you need to step into? Let's see how this connects for new love. What do we have for you, number 3? Temperance. Look how beautiful. There's so much blue there. We have the water between the 2 cups, which is literally almost exactly that same color. Okay, so temperance. Temperance is interesting. Temperance is connected to the sign Sagittarius. As you see, she is moving water between 2 cups, and it's really about finding balance. Is there something in your life that's off balance? Okay, it feels like whatever that is, there's some need for you to have patience right now. That's what also that darkness maybe is, that going within, that introspection message that you had, needing to kind of find that balance, to get your rhythm, to move with the flow of the universe, and to not push something. I don't know what it is exactly, but you know, you can see here, she's an angel and she's pouring water between 2 cups. That's representing the flow of life. And temperance is always wanting you to seek balance and harmony in whatever situation you find yourself in, right? So follow your inner guidance system to step into your higher self. There's some sort of major breakthrough coming, I feel, for you. And that's what this message of darkness is. That's what the message of temperance is connected to. It's like you're in this state where you have to kind of allow things to kind of line up. I feel like some big breakthrough is coming. Let's try and pull a card about the breakthrough here. What do we have about this breakthrough for number 3? Oh my God, Queen of Swords. Look at that. There's the sword. Okay, Queen of Swords connected to Aquarius energy. Can also be Libra or Gemini, but mostly it's connected to Aquarius. Look at her with all those butterflies. The butterflies symbolize transformation. The sword is cutting through confusion. It's about being direct. It's about finding your path. Now, she is reversed, right? So that's going within. That's, not an outward expression of the energy. The Queen of Swords, when she's reversed, it might be that there's some situation in your life where maybe you let your emotions get in the way too much, or the opposite, that you're not allowing them to come out or you're repressing them, okay? So this is like pushing others away sometimes. Maybe it's using your emotions, your intellect more than your emotions more than the intellect. That's why Temperance came up, because this is about you getting clear. You need this darkness message so you can take a moment, meditate, go within and really sort through some emotional situation that you're dealing with, okay? This is about you getting clarity on some situation. Neptune can bring confusion, okay? So there could be some confusion around you about a situation in your life. It could be connected to a Leo. You might be a Leo and feel that confusion. Let's see what else we got here. But it could also, we have an Aquarius coming through. But isn't that interesting? Because Leo and Aquarius are opposite signs, and this is a message about balance. 3 of Swords reversed. This is about healing from a past hurt or betrayal. Okay, so I feel like there's a situation in your life where you need to take a step back. You are in the process of healing, right? The 3 of Swords is reversed. The Ace of Swords is what you were drawn to. This is you dealing with and coming to terms with some sort of hurt. Now, it could be a relationship. It could be a family or a friend situation. But in order to move forward with new love, this reading today is saying you need that stillness. You need to deal with this. Don't push it away. You have to come to terms with it, because once you do, you step into your power. Okay, then it doesn't have power over you. You have power over it. Okay, let's see what comes after all of this healing. Ooh, there's the Leo, King of Wands. Oh my gosh, that's what's coming in. The warmth. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. The 9 of Wands. Hang in there. You're so close. You are so close. I think that what's coming next in love for you is really a change from this cold energy that I'm feeling here to this warmth that's coming in. It's like from the Aquarian to the Leo. It's a very polar opposite. So I think that you have someone warm coming in, somebody who is extremely charismatic. They could definitely be a Leo or a fire sign. They don't have to be, but it's really looking that way. This is someone that, sorry about that, I had to pause for a minute. I was saying that this beautiful King of Wands energy with the 9 of Wands is really showing that you've been through a lot. That Nine of Wands, just, you know, generally in the traditional decks, the person has a bandage around their head and it's connected to Aries energy, but it's also that message of like going through battle, being through battle. I just feel like this is an encouragement for you to hang in there. There's some pause. There's a need to reflect on all of this. There's a need to kind of get back in the flow in terms of like your feelings versus you know, maybe either not allowing your feelings out or maybe being, you know, completely overwhelmed by them. That's what the message of Temperance is, right? That's about getting that balance back. Okay, so that's what I see. I see you really connecting with someone who appreciates all that you've been through and is very warm. I see you moving towards a connection with someone who's very warm. Okay, let's see what Aphrodite has for you. Any messages for number 3 about this love energy? So obviously you have Sagittarius came through, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries. And obviously Leo here. You have Venus, Aphrodite's planet, love and friendship, perfection, star, dreamy, number 5. Wishes are coming true. I love that. And grape leaves, Aphrodite's plant, growth, harvest, earth, garden. Number 34, your relationships must be nurtured. And I think that that's also connecting back to that idea of the emotions and that wound and that hurt, and getting some clarity on whatever that represents for you, right? So this is about being nurtured. This is about warmth. Look at the bottom of the deck. Cupid, Aphrodite's sun, affection, protector, love messages, arrows. Love is coming from far away. So with the arrows and the wands, I think this is a beautiful connection, a protector. Swans, soulmate. So yes, I think you're moving to getting back to that rhythm, getting back to a balanced relationship, to allowing your feelings to come out. Really beautiful, okay? That's what I have for you today. I also am now excited to offer you, if you're interested in learning about yourself more or about you and your partner, the Love Asteroid Report. So what I do is I take your birth date, time, and place, and I look at all of the love asteroids in your birth chart and talk about the key asteroids that really connect you to love and relationship, like Juno and Eris and Psyche and Aphrodite. All of that information is contained in your birth chart. So if you want to learn more about who you'll marry, what your marriage needs are, your love needs, your romance needs, and also, if you have a partner or someone you're dating and you want to look at the interaction between the two of you, we can do that as well. The links are below. The single report for just you is $69 and the couple report is $99. Okay, the couple report is 6 to 7 pages long, so it's really got a lot of information. So you can use the links below. You can also book a private reading with me now, 3-card or 6-card. I record it just like this. You watch it right here on a private link. Takes about a week. All of that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you really soon. Have a good one. Hi, number 4, you were drawn to the Ace of Cups today, and the Ace of Cups is such a beautiful love card. I mean, it's just this gift from the universe, somebody who's open, somebody's heart's overflowing. That cup represents your emotions, your feelings, your connections. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful way to start. Now, today I'm doing a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll these astro dice, and we're going to get some direction from the planets about where we're heading with this new love energy. So let's see what we have for you. You have Mars, Aries, and the 6th house. Ooh, okay, that's interesting because Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. So this is kind of double Aries energy. It's very aggressive and exciting and passionate. And we have the 6th house, which rules your daily routines, your work, your health, things that you do every day. So kind of interesting. We could be looking at love coming in through work, through exercise, going to the gym. Aries energy definitely strong here. So I'm going to start with the Queen of the Moon Oracle and see what guidance we can get for you today through the lunar and seasonal energies, just to get kind of a starting point here. General and kind of lunar, which I love with the Ace of Cups. Okay, number 4, nourishment, waxing crescent, number 7. Look at that, just tons and tons. I love it because there's water coming off of the moon. Can you see that? And it's just flowing and rushing, and it's a lot like the message of the Ace of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Now let me read to you from the guidebook about this oracle message. Number 7. Choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Feed your values. When you are jealous or envious, it's a sign that you're actually hungering for it. Pay attention to your health. Interesting with the 6th house, because the 6th house in astrology rules your health. I choose to nourish myself. All of us have a set of values that are individual. Sometimes we aren't sure what they might be if asked, but unconsciously we know. How do we know? Because if our values are not being met or lived, we rebel. Ooh, interesting. We get angry, sad, or depressed. Wow, Mars is anger. So that's kind of interesting. An example of this might be someone who has a strong value of honesty being asked to manipulate the truth at a sales job, or someone who highly values peace being surrounded by loud, drama-filled people who are the opposite of peaceful. Meeting our values and living by them is a sure way to nourish our being. We feel more complete when we're able to do that. Wow, so interesting. So your companion stone is the emerald. Okay, I don't know, I don't think oh, I might, I do have it. Okay, so that's a stone you can work with. Interestingly enough, that's the color green, is the color of the Mars dice. So there's something, I feel like there's something around you that in your environment maybe that isn't nourishing you, and this is just kind of a little bit of a reminder to take care of yourself, because when you do that, you're able and ready to receive this beautiful new love energy coming in. Okay, so let's get started with the tarot and see what details we have about love for you today. This almost reminds me of somebody at work really making you angry. Now, that could apply to a lot of people, okay? But it can also mean exercise, getting exercise, making it part of your daily routine. It can also mean that there's someone loud. You have Mars and Aries here. It could be someone loud around you that is making you not happy. Okay. 9 of Swords, yes, there's definitely some anxiety or stress in your environment. The 9 of Swords is telling me that you have some sort of anxiety or something hanging over your head here. The 9 of Swords is like that stuff that's in our head, like stuff that keeps us up at night. But the thing about the 9 of Swords is it is mental. It's more your stuff, and it's your need to kind of take control by making a choice about something, and that's going to help you. So let's see what we have here. There's definitely, you could be like having nightmares or not sleeping well. And this is a message about taking care of yourself. Yeah, we have the beautiful High Priestess. I love her. This is showing that balance between the spiritual realm and the material realm. And your intuition. So there's something about you connecting with your intuition, you releasing something negative in your life that's causing you some anxiety in order to move towards this love energy. I'm going to pull another card for the Nine of Swords and see what we get about that stressor that you have going on. Eight of Wands. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck in some situation that you really are frustrated by, right? So what is the answer for you? What is the advice here about that stuck energy that you're feeling? You obviously have the High Priestess, so you have a good intuition. You just need to sort of get back to it. Okay. Now, this situation that's causing you anxiety, definitely more fire energy coming in. The Knight of Wands reversed, Mars and Aries. So there's a lot of frustration here. There's somebody that wants to move forward and is being blocked in some way. So I feel like there's something that's causing you a lot of anxiety or stress, or a person in your life who has some fire planets, Leo, Sag, Aries, who is causing you some sort of anxiety. The way to deal with this, always with the Nine of Swords, is by making a choice and picking one thing. It looks like, look at this with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It looks like, look what's coming. Yay, yay. Okay, good. It looks like once you release this negative energy or person, or somebody you're fighting with, or somebody who maybe really hurt you, someone who came in quick and left just as quick, someone who broke your heart, once you move on from that, you really move towards happiness, okay? Because right at the center, we have the Eight of Cups, right under the Ace. The Eight of Cups is a choice. It's making a decision to leave. There's a situation you need to leave. It might even be physically leave, like you need to move out, you need to move on, time to go, okay? The Eight of Cups is saying time to go. There's a situation that has become untenable for you. I feel like deep down you know what this is, and you've been putting up with something for a long time, or it's been causing you a lot of anxiety. It may have started out great, you know, with the Knight of Wands. It could start out very romantic, like I said. Ooh, it's like being swept off your feet, but then something changed, okay? You know it in your heart, whatever it is. The High Priestess is here, but you may have just outgrown this person or outgrown this situation. It's time to let go and move on. But once you do that, oh my gosh. And talk about trusting your intuition. Can we just talk about this for a minute? You picked the Ace of Cups. You are the High Priestess, okay? So you should be trusting your intuition. But you picked the Ace of Cups, and look what you got. The Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Lovers. I mean, I don't know what other love card I could have here that would be, the only thing missing is the Two of Cups pretty much, and that's it. You have partnership, soulmate energy coming in. Somebody who is gonna really get you, who you're gonna just feel content with and happiness. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. Your wish is coming true. And look who's coming in, the Knight of Cups, carrying the cup. This is the person coming in, okay? This is what's going out. So you just have to make that choice and get rid of that stress. Time to move on. Time to take care of yourself. Abundance is coming. You have the Wish card, you have the Lover's card, you have the Knight of Cups. So this abundance is coming in love. You have love coming. You just need to take care of that. This stressor in your life, okay? Beautiful. So cup energy could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in, somebody who's romantic, somebody who's thoughtful. There's this beautiful wish coming. So whatever wish you have for a soulmate, that's what's coming. Ah, what a good one. And you know, the green color of emerald is the chakra for the heart. So true love. Let's see what message Aphrodite has for you about love. Look at that. Fire, passion, fireplace, heat, desire, warmth. They burn for you. Yeah, there's somebody who out there who is going to definitely light your fire. We'll put it that way. And you have Aries and Mars here, so that's really funny. Mirror, Aphrodite symbol, reflection, meditation. Drop the mic, self-care. Number 11, the answers you seek are within. Yes. Yes. You can deal with this. You know what the answer is. You know how to get rid of that stress. Okay? You're the high priestess. Trust your intuition. Beautiful. Okay, so that is your reading for today. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped. I also have something exciting to offer, which is my new asteroid report, where I take your birthday time and place and look at all the love asteroids in your birth chart, and I help you better understand who you'll marry with Juno, the asteroid of marriage, how you feel like loved with Eros, your soulmate and soul connections with Psyche. So it's really an incredible report. You can do one for yourself. You can also add another person who you're dating or interested in or in a relationship within and get a relationship chart. The individual chart is $69. The relationship is $99. The relationship chart can be, the report is as long, it's between like 6 and 7 pages. So you're going to get lots of information that's going to really help you work with your partner, understand your relationship and triggers and things that work well and things that might, you know, not. So it's really, really helpful. I hope you will check it out. I am sending you so much love. Oh, and don't forget, you can get a 3-card or 6-card reading. The link is in the description box. I record it just like this, and you get it within a week and watch it right here. So you can ask any love question. I'm sending you lots of love. Talk to you soon.